In Laos, Eric tells Eliwood of a plan. A plot to use Laos as a starting ground in a rebellion against Ostia. Eliwood needs proof to believe these accusations, and so he and his allies pursue Darren, the fleeing Marquis of Laos. Where that chase would lead, Eliwood could not have known. Chapter 15, Noble Lady of Caelin. Hi everyone, I'm Cinderay9. Welcome back to Let's Play Fire Emblem 7. Laos Castle. Blast! Where on earth is that snake Darren gone? I doubt he's left Lycia yet, but... Hector, it's been 5 days. The death of Marquis Saint-Teruse, our attack on Laos Castle... Word of these things must have reached Lord Uther by now. And yet he shows no sign of action. Why? I'm sure he has his reasons. My brother has other concerns tying his hands right now. What do you mean? It's Byrne. We've received disturbing reports over the past few months. King Desmond is behaving oddly. If he sees even the slightest crack in Lycia's defenses, we believe he'll invade with all of Byrne's might behind him. My brother has only recently become Marquis, as well as head of the Lycian League. He can't allow another country to see any weakness or discord. He has to present the face of stability and strength. Is that it? Yes. Seems every country has a spy working on Ostia right now. They all want to assess the new Marquis' temperament and skill. If they sense anything wrong, word will spread like wildfire. Hector, you're the Marquis' brother. Would not being at his side be seen as something wrong? Marquis' brother is a well-known lout. If I were at court, they'd sense something wrong. You're not too proud of that reputation, are you? Not in the least. Lord Eliwood, Lord Hector. What is it, Marcus? Have you heard something? Yes, my lord. A messenger from the east. Castle Caelin has fallen to a surprise attack from Marquis Laos. Castle Caelin? They've struck again. Lord Howson, is he unharmed? We've no word on Lord Howson or his granddaughter, the Lady Lindis. I never expected them to attack Caelin. Lord Howson, Lindis. Lord Eliwood, Lord Hector, what should we do? They might still be alive, right? There's only one thing we can do. We ride to their aid! There may still be time! Meanwhile, at Castle Caelin... Milady, I've returned, and I've brought news. Laos soldiers are scattered from the castle to the edge of this forest. There must be at least 50 soldiers. Are you sure about this, milady? We barely escaped. Going back to the castle would mean almost certain death. My grandfather is in the castle. I left the castle on his orders, but I can't leave him in there alone. Numbers we face, rescuing Lord Howson will be no easy task. I wonder if we can expect any reinforcements. I overheard some of the Laos soldiers talking. They claimed that Lord Eliwood invaded Laos and drove them out. Eliwood? Why would he attack Laos? It gets even more interesting. Not only did Marquis Laos abandon his castle, but he also left his son Eric behind when he fled here to Caelin. That's despicable. He abandoned his own son? But at least we know Eliwood is in Laos. We might be able to ask him for help. Assuming there were a way to contact him. If we are to avoid being caught, the best path would be through the forest. Shall I go? I suspect you're right. Horses cannot move well in woods. It'll take you a while, but you can travel lightly. Lady Lindis, I'll go. I can fly above the forest. I could be in Laos faster than anyone else. Florina? You can't do this on your own. It's not possible. Thanks to my time here, I'm no longer as timid around men as I used to be. And I've met Lord Eliwood before. I'm sure I can do this on my own. It'll be terribly dangerous. You understand, don't you? Yes, but I promised myself I would become braver for you. I'm not the weak little Florina I used to be. I'll be fine. Trust me. You've convinced me. The job's yours, Florina. But you must promise me that you won't try anything impossible. Yes, my lady. Farewell.
Did you hear our meek Florina? She sounded most forceful. Beautiful. She's become a full-fledged Pegasus Knight.
Yes, she has.
All for you, Lady Lindis. That's quite gallant.
When we lived on the plains, I was always her protector. I know I shouldn't feel sad, and yet...
Commander Barker, there's something in the southern skies. Is that a Pegasus Knight? Where do you suppose she's going?
It doesn't matter. We've been told not to let anyone out of Kalen. Archers, advance! Bring her down! To reach Laos, I must go over the forest and fly north. Then, I'll have to... Wait! Who are those people? They fly no banner, and yet... Ah! The man in the lead! It's Lord Eliwood! He's come to Kalen's aid! That's wonderful! I have to tell him where Lady Lindis is waiting!
I've spotted the enemy. Why are their archers advancing? They're aiming at something up high. Lord Eliwood, look! Up there! A Pegasus Knight!
Lord Eliwood!
Could it really be? Florina, is that you?
Yes! I'm Lady Lindis's...
Florina, fly lower!
What? Oh! Ah!
Florina! Can you hear me? Florina?
Lord Eliwood?
Those archers almost hit you. You avoided the arrows, but you lost your balance.
I'm sorry. I'm such trouble.
I'm just glad you're not hurt. Tell me, Florina,
Weren't you with Lindis? Yes! Lord Eliwood! Lady Lindis is beyond that forest. She's waiting for a chance to assault the castle.
She's what? Still, it's good to hear she's safe.
She's fine. However, Lord Howson's been captured. He's still in the castle.
I see. Let's go then.
Someone get up there and scour the area. I want to know if we brought down that Pegasus Knight. If she's still breathing, make us stop!
My lord, to the west! We're under attack! It's the Furian noble, Eliwood!
He's here, eh? Now's our chance to show Marquis Laos our loyalty. Our opponents are a motley band of fools. They're no match for us.
And with that, we begin chapter 15. A few things I want to do first before I go into everything. One, I need to put up because I forgot to put up the stat growth. I need to put up the stat growth for Merlinus. I'll put that up. And I'll also put the stat growth up for Priscilla because I talked about them, but I forgot to actually put the stat growths up. Good job, me. So there you go. I'll let those stay up there for a little bit. 1 second. Okay, make sure I have those written down. I kind of already went over them, so I really don't need to talk about them again. So I just reached for my notes for nothing. Yes! Love doing that. Alright, let's see if everybody has what they need. Good. We can store these. Javelin, iron sword, iron axe. We could store the blade and silver lance. I'm not a big fan of the blade, just for the fact of how heavy it is. In this game, I should clarify, in this game, I'm not a big fan of the blade, of the... I see, as I'm in the wrong, the iron blade. Just, that 12 weight is just so heavy. Yeah, I'll just keep it there. You're good. We have a hand axe, that's fine. Iron bow. You don't need this. Actually, you don't need the Volinary either. You don't need these. You two have 2 heal staffs, Volinary. You need a new sword. Take that. Alright. Good. You take a Volinary. You have your Fire and Thunder Tome. Iron Axe, Hand Axe, Steel Axe, okay. Iron Sword. Steel Lance, Iron Lance. You could use a Volinary, just in case. Iron Sword. Okay, good. That does that. Rank. Oh yeah, tactics, what up? I'm not gonna go over it every time, but I just want to show that the that it will go up and down every stage depending on how you do. It can go up and down. How much? 50 gold. Yeah, you'll be seeing soon enough, I'm sure. What I'm gonna do is not do the augury. I'll put it at the end of the fight or something. I don't know. Do you all want to see the auguries? They give you great hints if it's your first time playing. It's not too expensive. It's 50 gold, which in the long run will be a little bit of cash, but if it's your first time playing, it'll give you some great hints for the map. So I'll not do it this time. I kind of showed it off. If y'all would like to see the augury things, let me know in the comments, and I'll show that off. If you're watching this in the future, obviously, then it won't matter. But if you're watching these as they come out, let me know in the comments. Let's go ahead and save. Save here. And let's take a look at the map. So, we have a house here, house here. There's a village down here we want to get to. Another village there. 2 armories and a vendor. We'll be checking those out. A couple of houses. And here's our boss. We also have this thief with an iron sword and a lockpick. What's your speed? Only 10. Good. We're going to have Matthew try to steal the lockpick off of the thief, so we can have it. Maybe try to steal the Volinary. It's not necessary. This mercenary has a steel sword. Be careful. He's going to hit harder than you would normally think. This mercenary also has a steel sword. Iron bow. Steel bow. This guy could hurt. Iron sword, a javelin. Keep note of units that have ranged attacks, like this cavalier with the javelin. Mage with a droppable thunder tome. He's going down. I'd like to have that for Urk. Iron Lance Volinary, and the boss. He has a javelin. He is a level 18 knight. Bakker, commander of the Imperial Guard of Laos. He has some pretty good strength and skill, and he actually has surprisingly good magic resistance for a knight. And he has level 18, I suppose. The big thing is he has that javelin, so he's actually going to be able to hit mages. Be careful. Iron sword. This guy has a horse slayer, effective against cavalry. This weapon goes by many names, horse slayer being one of them, but the one that I like to call it is way back in the first Fire Emblem. It was just called, called Night Killer. So Night Kill. It was just Night Kill. So Night Killer. It does exactly what it says. It's effective against cavalry. Pegasus Knights, anything on horseback, it will do additional damage to. Now it's a lance. This mercenary can't use it, but I would like to have it. And I think that's everybody. You have a fire tomb, so just be careful of the people that have iron equipment, and try to race to the villages as quickly as possible. We don't want the thief getting there. Okay, and we really want to try to get the lockpick off of the thief. Okay, let's put people where they need to go. You two can be there because I'm gonna put you out of the party. Marcus, because he's gonna run to this village. Oswin, Hector. Okay. Alright. We'll save, and let's change out who's coming with us. Which I should have done first. Bye. You two come along, and good. I'm happy with that. Let's make sure they're in the right spot too, real fast. Because I kind of did that backwards. Oops. Eric, you get closer. Okay. Let's begin the map. Preparation is going to start taking a lot of the first episode as we kind of go over everything. But here we go. And because Merlinus did not die last map, he gains a level. That's how it works. There it is, the level. You don't see his level ups or anything, but you know he gains a level. So yes, we're going to deploy Merlinus, who should be right behind us. Oh no, right there to the side. Fairy's new tactician. It was you all along, wasn't it, Syndrome? Me? I'm still traveling in pursuit of knowledge. I'll never outstrip my tutor, but I'm getting a bit closer. Well, Syndrome, tell me what you need me to do. Good to have you, Urk. Alright, let's get started. Again, like I said, well, I don't want to move Marcus too far because I don't want him stealing kills. He can move right there. I could have just taken the equipment off of him as well. Oh well. It doesn't have the iron sword equipped right now anyway. Wait there. You do have Florina right now. She comes equipped with a slim lance, a javelin, a full slim lance, so now she has another slim lance, a Volinary, and she has the same levels and stats, again, from Lens Mode. I keep saying that, you've learned it by now. But that's what she comes with. She comes with a slim lance, a javelin, and a vulnerary. Per usual, now that you have the Pegasus Knight back, be very careful of archers. If this guy, it's this guy, right? If this guy could wield the Horse Slayer, you would be very careful of him as well. I can move Florina this way too. That'll be good. Okay, how far can you go? To the edge of the forest, right? Make sure Matthew has his iron sword equipped. Equip the iron lance right there. Iron sword. We can move Priscilla down. We'll have Dorcas visit this right here.
Your company seems close-knit. It's vital to have friends who support and assist you, isn't it? You have to be close to someone if you really want to get along. Stay close to those with whom you're compatible to strengthen your bond. A reading by a fortune teller will tell you who you're compatible with. But don't become so concerned about it that you forget to fight.
Hint, hint. That'll come into play. I believe next episode it can really start. And that'll come into play later.
Okay, wait there.
Basically, this first turn, you're just going to be moving everybody up. There are people that can go through the mountains to try to get to Merlinus, which is the other reason Dorcas is going to stay back here. Wait there, and Priscilla. And over here, yes, that's right, you have access to Lynn, Kent, Sane, and Will. If you're wondering, hey, why didn't the turn end? Sane comes equipped with a steel lance and an iron sword. So, because he has a bigger spear mastery level than a sword mastery level, unless you really used swords with them. Excuse me. Kent comes equipped with a steel sword and a javelin for a ranged attack. Will comes equipped with an iron bow, a steel bow, and a vulnerary, so he's packing and ready to go. And of course we have Lady Lindis herself, complete with that 10 strength. Hooray. Thanks to the energy ring and her 28 HP. She did end up pretty well at the end of her mode. Still 4 defense, but I don't expect her to get a lot of defense, honestly. She comes with the Manicotti, a vulnerary, and a gem, an uncommon gemstone worth 2,500 gold. There is a interesting thing now that I'll talk about. Remember I said that it mattered how well you did in the tutorial? This is why. Depending on how well you do in the tutorial, turn-wise and like your ranking-wise, Lynn will come with a different gem. I believe this is the lowest gem. Whoops, because I take a lot of turns and to show everything off. Oh well, it's fine. If you get through it, you'll at least get a red gemstone with worth 2,500 gold. Nice. If you do pretty well in your rankings, you will get a blue gem, which is worth 5,000 gold. And if you ace the tutorial with the funds and everything, turn-wise and all that, Lynn will come with a white gem, which is worth 10,000 gold. So there you go, and like I said, she also has the Manicotti. What we're going to do, because I don't want to use up the Manicotti, this is why I said you can use it up as much as you want in Lynn's beginning mode, in Lynn's tutorial, because she'll get a fresh one, but this is it. Now, these uses, that's all they're going to have, for the most part. Just be very careful with your Manicotti usage at this point. But that's why we have armories and stuff down here. Blah, blah, blah. Here all, as I try to smash those two words together. Let's begin. So what's going to happen is you're going to be marching this way with Elliewood's group. And you're going to be marching this way with Lynn's group, and hopefully they meet in the middle, and that's that. I want your horse slayer. You already have quite a few levels. I'm trying to decide who I want to go to the village and who I want to shop. Because we're going to be moving Will this way as well. So we'll go ahead and do that. What does this armory have? Ah, this armory has some interesting choices. It has a slim sword, which we haven't seen. It is the slim version of the swords, like a slim lance. There's also iron, steel, and hand axes, and iron and steel swords. The slim sword is very lightweight. It has a weight of 2, but only a might of 3. It does have a hit percentage, and it even has 5 crit. It's a very interesting sword. If you have somebody you want to start training up on swords, a slim sword isn't a bad choice. Especially if they don't do well with the weight. But usually the iron sword will suffice. Speaking of, I do want an iron sword. And a steel sword. That'll do. Wait there. Move along the forest. Go ahead and keep the steel lance equipped. And we're going to move Lynn right here and trade with Kent. He's going to take the red gem so he can sell it. And an iron sword and a steel sword for Lady Lindis. See what this place has said. Different shops carry different items for sale. If you find something you've never seen, you should buy it, just to try. By the way, have you been to the local shop? If not, you should drop in. My daughter runs the place. Neat. Iron sword. Yes, you double, but you're dead on the next hit. Oh. Ow. And doubled because Matthew's faster than you. Done. There goes the thief. Okay. Now Lynn's ready to go. I'll be able to move that far. Oh, so close. So we'll do this instead. It's fine. Alright, now we can have kill. Done, go away. We can have sane. Protect this guy. Goodbye. And his spear weapon increased. Good. Alright. Inside this armory, you have lances. So slim lance, iron lance, steel lance, javelin, iron bow, and steel bow. First thing we're going to do is sell the red gem. Thank you. I want... really like the slim lance for Florina. I'll buy a slim lance, an iron lance, a steel lance. We have that spare iron bow already from Rebecca. And an additional steel bow. Send it to Merlinus. That should... And a javelin just to be safe. So we have it. Good. That'll work. Alright, now over here. Visit this village.
Castle Kaelin's been sieged by Marquis Laus's men. We don't know what's become of Lord Howson. We've been saving this for our daughter's wedding, but it might serve you better now. Please help Marquis Kaelin. Our lord needs rescuing.
And with that, you get another red gem. So we'll be selling that as well. Right there. We'll finish this turn and then call it an episode.
You're not gonna move far enough.
Eight, huh? 10 if you hit. We'll need to get rid of the Cavalier, though. Or at least block off the path. 3 resistance. Wait there. You come up and heal Matthew. Good. Let's move. Seven, huh? No harm, no foul. Oh, yeah, he hit. Good job, Hector. Because even if Hector missed, oh, 0 damage. And outside of his range, good. That's what I wanted. Who needs levels? You're gonna get kicked out of the party eventually. You don't count. I guess Guy. You can give a level to Guy. Why not? Level up! HP, speed, defense. Oh, you got defense. Nice. Alright. Three res. You do 10. That's 7. Not scared. You can even throw a javelin if I want. Nah, it's fine. We'll wait. The worst thing you can do is go attack Guy. We know how well that works out. Yeah, move right here. Equip the Slim Lance, wait. Right there. Yay! EXP for Priscilla. Every turn I can. Alright. Iron Sword, that's fine. Alright, Matthew, I need you to start racing toward the... toward this guy. You can go... 2 spaces below Florina. Perfect. Wait there. And that should be everybody. We visited this already, right? Yeah. Okay. Go ahead. You can do 3 again? Oh no. Being in the woods, though, you're going to be tough to hit. I figured you might attack Florina. There we go. I also like the Slim Lance for the crit. Go ahead, cast. Oswin laughs at your fireball. Yes, thief. Go that way. Hi! Forgot about you showing up in the mountains. That's where you show up at. The Cavaliers cannot make it through the mountains, so don't be afraid of that. And the mountains will give Dorius good advantage, or good defense and avoid too. Sorry, just really. You take. Well, I can sell the red gem later. I'll sell it later. Right up here, I'm gonna equip that iron sword. You're gonna help protect Merlinus, so I don't have to worry about it. And he hits! Good job, Sane. And that gets him a level. Level up level 7. HP, strength, skill, speed, luck. Nice! Very nice. And he now has a horse slayer, or night kill. No, that's night kill. I don't want to kill the thief. That's the problem. Gonna need to run. I think the thief is gonna come this way. He's gonna head toward the village. So wait there. Priscilla could do pretty good against the mage as well. 8 times 2. Close. It's too heavy. That's a lot of damage. Yeah, okay. Hit. Ow. Good. Now Florina can kill it. So she can get EXP. Bye. Silly mage. And that gets Florina a level. Let's see what she gets. Luck. Okay. Fine. Heal guy. Alright. What to do about this guy? Well, like I said, I guess right now in the episode. Next time, we'll continue this turn and continue through Chapter 15. So, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. We had a lot of fun. I'm Cinderay9. Remember to shoot for the stars, and take care, everyone.